The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
Hello, everyone. It's the week of April 29th, 2019. My name is Taylor Cooper, and this is the season premiere of Might Be News to You. Kev, we're back. Can you believe it? What up, Kev?
I'm hyped.
You sound so excited.
What up, Danny?
What is up?
CJ's with us tonight. What up, CJ?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, my God. Season 5 of Might Be News. Season 5 of the flagship.
The birth of the network.
Yo, it's crazy. Season 2 of Might Be News Network. Go to mbnnetwork.com. It's never been easier for you to find your new favorite podcast. All the shows and more are back. And we're back bigger, better than ever. Swear to God. So much shit going on. We did so much shit over that break to make this shit better. We're working on it still. As we speak, videos are being podcasts from seasons past are being updated and uploaded to YouTube. Correct, CJ?
Yes, they are.
It's a big thing for us. We've never been on YouTube, and I think that it's time we did that. And CJ is gracious enough to take all the episodes and put them up there for us.
Now, just to clear it up, the videos on YouTube, they aren't actual videos of us.
Correct.
You don't want to see our ugly mugs.
Maybe they do, but they aren't now.
Well, I mean, the women of Relatable Radio, yeah, that's a different story. But us, no. So it's just our logo, so you don't have to see what we look like when we talk, but just another easier way to listen to the podcast.
The only exception to that would be Might Be Tunes, which you can, if you want the live video for that, head over to their YouTube on at the Pit. Follow the Pit on YouTube, and you can get their behind the scenes footage. Live sessions Might Be Tunes. And that's back this season 2. It's going to be bigger and better, just like everything else is. This week we got Might Be Brews later on. We got all new Relatable Radio tomorrow. Might Be Sports is back. And we also have a new show that's going to be coming out. I'm going to give you a little bit more details about that. It's a very big deal.
We're coming out swinging.
Very big deal. First things first. I want to talk to you guys because I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's been 6 weeks. It's like I planned it. You know what I'm saying? 6 weeks. And what? I saw you like once, right? The whole time?
One time.
Yeah,
One
for
time.
for our little get-together picnic.
Yeah, which was a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Steve from Might Be Brews had us over. His lovely family cooked us some burgers and some food. We all got together and talked about the season, and it was a great time.
Yeah, all the kids got together.
All the kids
got to play.
Yep. Beautiful house.
Yeah.
Beautiful out there. It was a real nice real treat for all of us to be able to get together like that and just talk about this. We're all excited about season 2, which I'm very excited about, right? Because when we started the network, I wasn't sure, how everybody's schedules were going to work and if this was going to work and people are going to be consistent with it. And God damn it, everybody's killing it and everybody's really, really excited to be back. So this is premiere week, people. Kev, what did you do during your break? What did you do?
Easter happened. Cole finished up deck hockey, ball hockey.
Word. How do you do?
All season long, we went. I coached, and his team went 9-1 all season.
Shit.
And then going into the playoffs, we were first seed, and they lost in the championship game.
Oh.
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
I mean, Cole played his fucking ass off out there. Scored 2 goals in the championship game. He did really well. Dude, that kid's a monster. I mean, he's been playing hockey with me in the street since he was 4 years old, but
Pressure didn't
That's
get
how
to
it all starts, though.
Yeah.
It all starts at that young age.
Yep.
And them falling in love with the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was one game he had 5 goals in the first period. 5 goals in the first period.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for
murdered
him.
them. But yeah, they did well. They finished out in second place. Easter happened. The kids had a blast. Woke up at 6:30 in the morning with the kids running around looking for their Easter baskets. But not a whole lot more than that.
It's cool.
Good time. Good time.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoyed the break.
No, I'd rather record, but
Wow, Kev, you're really motivated.
Do you have any Easter traditions?
eat ham.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your thing.
Look for
Yeah.
Easter baskets and have an Easter egg hunt. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah, see, now I'm Italian, so we do Easter big. We go to my parents' house for Easter breakfast, and we have this thing called frittata. It's basically a 30...
Say it again.
Frittata.
Frit Todd.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a 36 egg omelet with like a pound of prosciutto, a pound of sausage, a pound of ham, cheeses, spices, and the thing is literally like 4 to 5 inches thick and as big as a dinner plate. And we have that for Easter breakfast. It's incredible.
Sounds wild.
It's
See,
incredible.
I'm not a big fan of eggs, so it kind of sounds a little bit gross. But
It's not like mushy egg. It's real dense.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Danny, what did you do during break?
So
Frit Todd.
frittata. I did a lot of frittata.
Wow.
Like right now, my body is like 95% frittata. No, so over the break, I celebrated my 33rd birthday. Over
Yes,
the
happy
break.
birthday,
Happy
Danny.
birthday.
Yep. Thank you. Shout out to my wife who got me an incredible Bryce Harper jersey.
Word, I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks
So hype about that.
I like the color. I like
Yeah.
the red. It's red.
Yep. I can't rock a white shirt.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like the no. I
Like-
like the away jerseys. The gray shit's nice.
Gray's
the,
nice.
The red, I like the red.
Yeah, the red's nice. So we celebrated Easter as well. So we did the breakfast at my parents' house, went to her parents' house for dinner. Her mom cooked an amazing meal. And it was a beautiful day too. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was great.
So other than that, besides working my ass off and seeing you guys for our picnic, not much.
Yeah.
Just sat around itching to get back and record.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you guys.
Sounds like everybody was not for a break besides you.
Well,
No, I mean I liked the break. The
I have
break
a-
was nice.
I have a list of things that I did while we were on break here.
I can see your shirt.
Yeah, my shirt is part of that. It's
Yeah.
a souvenir, a commemorative T-shirt. It's a commemorative T-shirt. Even though I'm not really a part of the dive team, it says the Jamaica dive team or whatever. It's got a cool thing on the back. You know what I'm saying?
Did you go scuba diving?
I did not go
Or not scuba diving, snorkeling?
No, but we did go swimming out there. It was cool though.
and you had the glass bottom boat too.
Yes, which was very dope. So Jamaica was awesome.
Did you drink any red stripe?
Oh my God. That's all I drank,
Okay.
basically. If I had beer, that's what it was. Because that's all they had.
Or rum?
Yeah.
Now I saw you ask the bartender for a specific drink in the morning.
Yes. Well, yeah. They gave it to us a couple times. So, well, hold on. Let me backtrack just a little bit. So we left for Jamaica. I uploaded the season finale of Might Be Tunes in the morning right before I left for the airport. Like that's the season ended, and then we went to Jamaica. And it was so dope. We had a cool little VIP pass in the airport, so they just blew us right through, security, customs, all that shit. We still had to do it, but our line was like 5 people as opposed to like 200 people. It was crazy.
Did you have to pay extra for that?
Yes. I don't remember how much, a lot. But yes, when we get there, they filled our mini fridges with Red Stripe, orange juice, fruit punch, and apple juice.
Capri Sun fruit punch?
No, it's like some canned thing. It was really good though. And we told them to get that apple juice out of here. Just load us up with Red Stripe and orange juice.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Mimosas. I was making monmosas down in Jamaica with Red Stripe and orange juice. Shit was banging, and it helped us rehydrate. That was basically the only thing that was like helping us rehydrate. Was that little bit of orange juice.
Orange juice is disgusting.
I love orange juice. It's an excellent source of vitamin C.
I would rather have apple juice. I'd say fill that shit up with apple juice.
I don't
See,
know.
that's where you're wrong.
But you're in a tropical place. You need orange juice. Orange, tropical.
Nope.
Apple juice, anywhere else.
Nope. Apple juice fully in the fridge.
I don't drink apple juice. I don't like apple juice. Do you like apple juice?
Love it.
I mean,
Fucking
if
weird.
I was on a vacation with my wife with no kids, I would have said the same thing. Fuck, get the apple juice out of here.
No way.
I don't know. Anyway,
But red stripe and orange juice, that sounds incredible.
it was very good, dude. Very good.
Did it curdle?
No, it's a beer mosa.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, it's very good.
Okay.
Yo, the whole place down in Jamaica was so dope. Stayed at Sandals in Royal Caribbean. It's phenomenal.
Besides your excursions, what did you do in Jamaica? Like,
They were on their honeymoon. What do you think
I
they did?
understand that.
Bro,
I
we
get
were in
that.
the pool a lot. We were in the ocean a lot.
Did they have a water? You're an asshole. I
a
get
water
that.
park? A water park or something?
Yeah.
No.
It's called the ocean.
It was very relaxing.
We had a water park at our resort in Jamaica, and it was fucking dope.
I want
It
to
was
go to
dope.
Jamaica.
Dude, Jamaica's
so
dope.
I've never been like to a place like that
Yeah,
before.
we had a direct flight. That shit was nice. That was nice. No connection. Oh,
Where the fuck are you going to connect to on your way to Jamaica?
fucking know. You might land in Miami or something.
You land in the ocean?
Miami,
Yeah, of course.
Atlanta.
Of course. Yeah. You're gonna yeah. Oh. Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev.
I'm fucking disgusted with you.
You're fucking up, Kev. Hint, fucking hint.
Great job as always, Danny. Yo, I've been busy in the break time. I've been busy in the break time, Kev.
That's phenomenal.
That's our new Come On Kev sounder. Here it is again. Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev.
I'm fucking disgusted with you.
You're fucking up, Kev. Hint, fucking hint.
Great job as always, Danny.
Yo, hands down, that's probably one of the greatest things you've ever created.
How does it make you feel, Kev?
So,
I wish you could see Kev's face right now.
where the fuck are you going to land
Yo,
from Philly to fucking Jamaica? Cuba? You dumb fuck?
Planes don't just have to go down in a straight line, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, they would.
Our plane literally-
Charlotte's a hub.
I was on a window seat and we followed that coastline the whole way down. The whole way down. The whole way down.
Why-
We saw the beach the whole way.
You don't get connection flights to Jamaica.
You may. You might.
I can find you one.
I bet if we go on to the website right now and try to book a flight from Philly to Jamaica, there will be a connection.
Halfway is fucking Cuba.
It doesn't have to be exactly halfway,
No
though.
fucking shit. I flew to fucking Tennessee and I went all the way down to Georgia to come back to Tennessee.
Bro, I had a connecting flight when we went to Vegas and Chicago. Why would it go all the way up there and go down there? I don't know. It's just a connection flight. Shit happens sometimes.
You guys are dumb.
You are dumb. Here it is. Here it is again.
You're
Kev.
dumb.
Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev.
I'm fucking disgusted with you.
You're fucking up, Kev. Hint, fucking hint.
Great job as always, Danny.
All right. Yo, my two favorite parts. Where is that scream from?
So
When we were waxing the legs.
yes.
That's what that's from?
Yes.
So it was from like my favorite 2 minutes of our show ever, where we were waxing your guys' legs for the
Yeah,
season
yeah.
3 finale, and Kev at one point was just grilling Katie, like he was just standing up, just like looking down, like this fucking sucks, and then he's like, just rip it off. You remember?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it was great. So anyway.
That's incredible.
I have another new sounder that we'll play later in the show as well for Kev for his This Week in History. It only took me 5 seasons to do that, Kev.
Cool.
Kev's so mad.
It's
Kev's
so
mad. He's
salty.
so mad.
Did you find any connection
Yeah,
flights?
Philadelphia, Orlando to Jamaica. All of them, all the flights out to Jamaica
Why
or
wouldn't
Monday
there
are all
be?
connecting flights. There's no direct flights on Monday.
Why wouldn't there be? They're cheaper, right? Usually, connection flights are cheaper.
It depends. It's usually more. They don't have a big demand to go to a direct place from the two cities. So they'll send you to a hub so a whole bunch more people can get on the flight.
I got you. Because I mean, I've had connection flights, like dumb connection flights that don't make any sense. Like I said, going to Chicago before Las Vegas, like it's literally 2 hours out of the way.
I remember I had to fly to West Virginia with Novak. They took us Philly to Charlotte to West Virginia.
You know?
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, I went to Tennessee and I went all the way down to Georgia, back up to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been on a plane.
I know we went over this last time. That shit is that it always amazes me meeting people like you because it's like I want to be there with you when you go for the first time. Right? Like I've known a few people in my life that never did it and I'm just like, dude, I want to be there because that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
But I will also bug you the fuck out because I bug out.
Oh,
We just got to do edibles then before.
the best is Dan Harmon blocks me before he has to take a flight because he messes with everybody. So I send him plane crash photos the day before he has to fly.
That is so fucked up.
That's fucked up.
terrible.
You're such a good friend.
Fucked up.
You act like he would not do it to any one of us.
So we, as I mentioned before, we're back for season 5 of this show, which is a huge achievement for us. It's I have everything organizers. We have so many episodes. It's ridiculous, this show. And everything's on the internet. So go check it out, everybody. mbnnetwork.com. Do it. So now we covered what we did on our break, which it sounded like it was pretty eventful. Oh, we saw a couple concerts too. We went to Anderson .Paak and we saw Justin Timberlake as well. It was dope.
That was Justin.
Justin was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That guy's a professional.
That's the one with the backup dancers, right?
Correct.
You said you've never seen a concert with backup dancers?
Yeah, and I thought about it, and maybe I have, but definitely not like this. Like this was like heavily choreographed, like parts of it were. And his stage was very dope. Like it was like a river kind of running through Wells Fargo. That's how it was like set up. So it like winded around through it. And then like, cause the whole theme was like in the woods or some shit.
Yeah.
Some end of the woods.
I'm not
or
a big
whatever.
fan of concerts like that because that's more of a show than a concert.
Yeah, but like if it's executed well, like it's entertaining. Like this was entertaining the whole
Okay.
time. You know what I mean? Like the lighting, like because Justin Timberlake, he's got money. Like his shows are ridiculous. Like the lights and shit were what was really really dope. Like it made it look like a campfire on the stage, but it wasn't real. It was just like the lights that made it look like that, and it was.
See, I kind
Very
of think
cool.
that makes a more interesting show, though. Like I saw the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and they're known basically for their music. But the show that they put on is more like a show. There's flamethrowers, lasers, and it basically tells a story. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. One candid moment that happened during that concert that was pretty cool was he saw somebody in the crowd proposing to their girl, and he like called him out during the show. It was pretty dope.
Oh, cool.
That was pretty cool. One like crazy difference. One thing that I noticed that was hilarious to me was like I've been to a lot of concerts, I've been to a lot of sporting events and shit like that, and including a lot in the Wells Fargo Center, which is where we were. And when I go to these things where the concerts I go to and the games that we go to, I would say that the heavy majority of people there are dudes, right?
Yeah.
And for this, it was the complete flipped opposite. Like everywhere you looked was a group or a couple or a whole shit ton of ladies everywhere.
A gaggle of females.
Oh my God. every song that ended, like a million, just all these girls everywhere.
But I would imagine, so back in the day when it was Justin Timberlake, it was all like teeny bopper, like teenage girls.
Yeah.
Now,
There's still quite a few of those,
Okay.
but you could tell that a lot of the women there have loved him since we were kids.
Yeah, they grew up with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like there was whole rows of people that knew each other, just girls night. You want to see Justin Timberlake? You know what I mean? It was crazy.
did you feel out of place?
No, I mean there was dudes there, but just in contrast of going to a Flyers game
Yeah.
at the Wells Fargo or the Sixers game even. very, very different. It was crazy. It was cool. Like you could tell, like all these ladies were having a great time. They went nuts. The whole show.
How about them Sixers?
Oh, the Sixers, they're good.
They smoked the Nets the other night.
They did.
They smoked them.
They were up by 31 at halftime.
Yeah.
In this time space continuum, they haven't played game 1 of round 2 yet. We're on Friday right now, is when we're recording.
Yeah, they're playing Saturday. They're playing while we're going to be out at PJ's.
Right.
So that'll be kind of cool to watch as well.
Yeah. For your birthday.
Yep.
So I want to talk about Foundation Radio. Foundation Radio is a new show to the Might Be News Network. And we have me and CJ met with these guys. CJ, what, Kev?
What kind of show is it? Is it like an interview show, or is it like a Kid Chris? Is it like a?
It's like a typical radio talk show where there's the interviews, the little entertainment stuff.
Okay.
Like a Kid Chris,
Okay.
I would say.
Not
or
as
more.
dirty or
They're going to be uncensored for the first time.
nice.
So
this was like Howard Stern going from 94.1 to Sirius Radio. Like going from censored to uncensored.
It could be. I mean,
That's
they've
awesome.
pushed the limit several times, and I know.
CJ, tell us about these people. Tell us about the show.
So I'm trying to think the last time they were on it, because I used to go for some of the segments and stuff, like when they interviewed Jess Margera, or Rab himself, or Daniel Davies, Yellow Wolf, Hello Cleveland, or they would get guests. We would all pregame at Alibis before their show. So they'd be like, "Oh, we don't have a guest. So you guys want to come up and do the show for a little bit?" So we would go. And then Joe Keane, bartender from Alibis, got rightfully so got himself a spot on the show. And it's just gone from there to the point that Joe had to be taken off several times for pushing the limits and everything else. So I think that some of the guests that they have shows the kind of dedication they have. So it'll definitely be an interesting thing.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
We met with Adam and Greg
Yes.
from the show. I have met Joe Keane quite a few times just around town. And I've chatted with Sam from their show as well on Facebook, but I haven't met him yet. I'm very excited for this. Now, they were on Westchester University Radio, correct?
Yes.
And when they were doing their shows, they had a pretty big following in the area.
Crashed the server 3 times, I believe.
3 times crashing the server out there at Westchester, which is phenomenal. So again, like I said, they haven't been in an uncensored environment, so I'm very excited for that as well. So they're going to be on the Might Be News Network exclusively every other Thursday. So when it's not Foundation Radio, it's Novak and Franz. When it's not Novak and Franz, it's Foundation Radio. Boom.
Pretty excited to hear their show.
That's there's going to be a best of episode this Thursday, so that everybody can look out for that. It's just going to be a little intro into their show, and kind of take a look at some of the things that they've done and some of the things that they talk about. Very excited for the new addition to the network. Everything is in full swing here. I'm really excited to get back to everything. It's wild. Right? Kev, how excited are you?
So
Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev.
I'm fucking disgusted with you.
You're fucking up, Kev. Hint, fucking hint.
Great job as always, Danny. Kev is like a fucking lump on a log over here. He's so upset.
dude, let me just tell you, you are one of the funniest people I've ever met. 'Cause this is just fucking hilarious.
Oh, I love you, dude. I'm so glad you're back. Disney Plus, we've been talking about it on this
Nobody
show.
cares. Nobody fucking cares.
It's for the good of the show, Kev.
Fuck you.
You know, you have. I assume because it's the premiere. Well, I shouldn't assume, but I assume you have a point.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing to contribute. Nothing. I've brought absolutely nothing. This week in history, no point, no fucking review. I'm just going to sit here and bitch the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. I got fucking nothing.
Wow. Wow. It's like that?
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh my God. All right, Kev. Disney Plus.
I'm excited for this.
We've talked about it. We've talked about it on the show many times. They're planning to launch in November with 400 movies and 7,500 TV episodes, including Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar material, as well as all 30 seasons of The Simpsons.
Yes.
And animated classic films. Let's see.
I completely forgot that Disney got all rights to The Simpsons. That's wild.
With the Fox transaction, they got everything.
That's
Every
wild.
show that's
Everything.
been on Fox,
Yeah.
they own.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So if you have a show that you watch on Netflix that originally aired on Fox, it's going to be removed.
Does that mean Disney have their hands into the NFL?
Kind of, because Disney owns ESPN, don't they?
They do own ESPN, but NFL.
Yeah, the NFL is different because that's a different, that's an
NFL. They
organization.
sell like every so often the contract's up and they bid on who
Gotcha.
gets
But I'm
to
saying,
air
like,
it.
but I'm saying like the Monday Night Football is on ESPN and shit. So like they're involved, like they do business, but they don't like.
Yeah, they don't
own
own
any
it. I
part of
mean,
that.
everything goes back to the NFL after it airs.
The ad-free subscription service will be priced at $6.99 a month.
How incredible. $6.99. You know how much I'm paying for Netflix right now? Well, actually, Allison's paying for Netflix. $15 a month.
It's let's see, like all Disney classic animated films, including The Lion King, Snow White, Little Mermaid, and Aladdin, will be unlocked from the Disney Vault and made available on Disney Plus. More recent animated films such as Moana, Frozen will be included. Disney is also working on live-action remakes of Lady and the Tramp and The Sword and the Stone, as well as a Christmas comedy called Noel, starring Anna Kendrick and Timmy Failure, based on the best-selling books.
I would imagine they're going to start coming out with like adult series as well to put on this network.
They may or may. I mean, they have the Mandalorian, which is the new Star Wars show. Like they have. Not like as kiddie stuff as like the animated classics type shit. You know what I mean? I would assume that they would have more adult stuff, but I don't know if they'd go rated R.
I don't know how it would shape up with them trying to buy Hulu now.
That's the other thing that's part of this story. So they're going to have a discounted version of it for Hulu subscribers. So like people who like me who have Hulu Live, they don't pay me. I can get this for cheaper, I guess, half price. Or whatever.
Disney's trying to buy Hulu now too.
Oh, so that's gonna maybe it's all gonna be included or whatever.
Yeah, so who knows how that's going to shape up with R, because Fox has a whole ton of R-rated movies.
The Star Wars films, that's true, and like Deadpool and everything is all there, and the Star Wars films, with the exception of Solo and The Last Jedi to come later, will be available at launch. Jon Favreau's episodic series, The Mandalorian, will also be available at launch and span 8 episodes. Let's see. The first 30 seasons of The Simpsons, that's at launch. There's a ton of stuff like right in the beginning of the shit. All Pixar films will be available within the first year of launch, as well as its various digital shorts, including new original series focused on around Toy Story characters Forky and Bo Peep. The other Marvel characters and stuff are getting spin-off series. You got like a Black Widow and Hawkeye show or something like that coming, and a whole bunch of shit. So that's Disney Plus. Next, I want to talk about the real quick before break. I want to talk about the black hole that captured a picture of a black hole for the first time.
This whole thing still blows my mind.
It's crazy
how big this black hole is.
Yeah. So this black hole is like thousands and thousands of light years away. It's like over 5,000. It's over 5,000 light years away. It's far. And it's 6.5 billion times the mass of our sun. And to put that into perspective, you can fit approximately 1 million Earths into our sun. So if you can fit 1 million Earths into our sun, and this thing is 6.5 billion times the size of that,
Holy shit.
Can't even like picture that.
Holy shit.
You can't even like visualize that. But now you can, because there's like this blurry picture of it on the internet.
So cool.
Well, there's other pictures of it that aren't as like close up. Like the close up picture of it is that blurry circle picture that everybody's seen. But there's pictures of like the entire like whatever nebula or cloud or whatever it is that's around this thing. And that picture is way more fascinating because there's a lot going on in it.
I really like the photo of the lady that found it.
Yes.
The girl in school. Like you could just see the look of.
Yeah, her name's Katie Bauman.
Yes.
She's one of the scientists that created the algorithm that the cameras and technology, the microscope or telescope technologies use to find this thing and capture it on film.
She has that look on her face like I just captured a photo of something that nobody has ever done before.
Created, like, achieved history.
Incredible. Good
achieved
for
history.
her. It's
absolutely nuts. Absolutely. It's crazy. Because I heard about it, I heard that they were going to release this picture, and I was like, no way. I want to know what this looks like. And I mean, it's not like the craziest thing in the world. Like, you look at it, and it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, it looks like a picture of space. But, like, if you know that it's there, and you know that you've never seen that before, it's pretty neat. And that kind of shit's fascinating anyway, because nobody knows anything about, like, what's going on in that thing. It just eats.
Well, not only that, but, we talked about just how big it is.
Yeah.
And to think of something that is that large, that is out there, that we can't even see.
Yeah.
Like, what else is out there?
Yeah. Well,
Crazy.
I mean, straight up. I mean, it doesn't look that impressive on a smartphone, right? But when you think about that, it's 6.5 billion times the size of our sun. That's beyond ridiculous. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a season premiere version of What's the Point? And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. God damn it. Late review.
Terrible.
You're terrible, Kev.
Terrible.
We'll be right back after this.
Loud, brash, controversial, and now completely uncensored. Foundation Radio is joining the Might Be News Network. Foundation Radio, exclusively on the Might Be News Network podcast. Just search Might Be News Network to listen and subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are found. New episodes every other Thursday.
Welcome back to the season premiere of Might Be News on the Might Be News Network. I'm Taylor Cooper. With me, as always, co-host Kev. What up, Kev?
Yo.
What up, Danny?
Are you still salty?
Kev's so mad. It's okay. It just means he's gonna have his points and his reviews the rest of the season. Or he gets the button. That's all.
Fuck your button.
I'm gonna hit it all the time.
Yo, fuck you.
I'm gonna hit it when you don't do what you're supposed to do. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck you.
That's all I'm saying. You have your shit for tonight, so I'm not gonna hit it again. Right?
You already hit it 7 times.
Well,
what's another one?
I'm just trying to break it in, Kev. I'm just trying to let people know it's there. That's all.
So you're going to kill that button just like you killed the space-time continuum button.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I want. How about that?
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Going to kill it just like the other one.
You motherfucker. All right.
Overplayed.
You're overplayed, Kev. You're overplayed. You ready for this week?
Good job.
I swear to God.
Good job.
Can we do What's the Point first?
Yes, we'll do What's the Point first. Here we go. What's the point?
Is there a point to this?
What is your
Are
point?
you just gonna sit there and look stupid?
All right. Season 5, week 1. Danny, what's your point?
All right, so I stumbled across this story, shared it on the Might Be News Facebook page. It's a school district out in South Bend, Indiana. When they are done with their school lunches, they are packaging all the food and giving them to kids that they know do not have a sustained food source at home. Because there was a study done that shows that, you know, these kids where they can't afford to have food in their house, sometimes that meal that they get at school is the only good meal that they get. So the school district is packaging up these meals and they're picking 8 kids every Friday and they're giving them a book bag filled with like 10 meals from the leftover school lunches.
Awesome.
I think more school districts need to start doing this because we have this problem everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is something that could do a lot of good for our kids.
Yeah, I agree. I think more places in general should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere that sells food.
Restaurants, stores, convenience stores.
Kev, you worked in the hospitality industry. How much food was wasted where you were at?
A ton.
Yeah.
Fucking ton.
Yeah, I've worked in like a convenience place. I'm not going to say names, but yeah, just a ton of food. Just in the
Goes
trash.
Right in the trash can.
In the trash.
I mean, I've heard stories of like convenience stores. Once their donuts are out of date by like a day or so,
Yep.
they'll pull them all off the shelf and fucking throw them in the dumpster. And I've heard stories of homeless guys going and they're like, no, we're not giving you this. Why?
Why not?
Why?
Yeah.
It's good food.
You see it sometimes. You go into Wawa and they're going up to the hot cabinets and they're taking everything out and throwing it right into the trash can.
Yep. All the bakery stuff.
Crazy.
All that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I get the point that it's a health issue
Right.
on some stuff, like the hot stuff, because it can grow bacteria and shit.
Right.
But stuff like donuts, bagels, fucking give it away.
Stale. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It still has like nutritious value to it.
Yep.
Kev, what's your point?
So have you guys heard of the Florida Man Challenge?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
So I didn't know you were going to be here tonight, so I didn't look yours up. If you want to do it real quick, go for it. But what you do is you go into Google. Florida people have
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I heard about this.
Florida people have crazy fucking headlines. Like the people that live in Florida are just whack.
Well-
You lived in Florida for a while, right?
Yeah, I did.
That explains it.
So this was talked about on Preston and Steve.
Really?
Yeah, so the reason why all these headlines come out of Florida is because Florida has a law that if you get in any sort of trouble with the cops, it's made public.
In the newspaper.
So like it'll be put in like the police blotter in the newspaper.
No shit.
So if somebody down the street does something, like you see like a Florida man, takes a shit in a Home Depot toilet, they don't have to release that information. They just go do their report and it's done and over with. But Florida, they have to release the information to the public.
So you can type in Google a Florida man and your birthday.
Yep.
And you can see, I already did yours. You don't have to do it.
Oh, you did mine
I
already?
already did
Oh,
yours.
okay. I was
You don't
about
have to do it.
Okay.
And you can see the headline from your birthday.
Okay.
It's entertaining.
All right, let's hear them.
So August 3rd, mine. Florida man killed in a standoff, shot for pulling a BB gun on deputies.
Oh.
August 9th. Florida man claims to be surrounded by cats and alligators before being arrested for murder. April 14th. Florida man arrested for pretending to be a cop and pulling over 2 detectives.
What a dumbass.
What's yours?
Oh, I got 2 good ones. Florida man arrested after hitting girlfriend in the face with burrito. Florida man throws toilet through school board building window.
I know it's
That's
just
good.
entertaining.
That's a good
entertaining.
one. I didn't know what it was. I just thought that like people were just acting stupid like Florida people. Like Tide Pod. Everybody's eating Tide Pod challenges or whatever.
They did that in Florida?
Well, no, I don't know. I would assume so.
I'm sure they did.
I'm sure they did.
You lived in Florida.
I did, but I did not do the Tide Pod challenge. I'm sorry.
Were there any
disappoint you.
headlines about you?
No, I don't think so. But I've seen people worthy of headlines in Florida, for sure. It's crazy down there.
That guy Kai, I believe, lived in Florida.
There's plenty of normal people
Remember.
in Florida. Shout out to all my
Hit him
friends
head
down
like
there.
wham. You don't remember that? Dude, that's a fucking. That's a soundbite on Preston and Steve.
I don't know what else is that.
Bow! Smash him in the back of the head like bow. You guys don't remember that? Killing me.
No.
Killing me. What's your point?
So my point this week is about the future of the network. So we already talked about that we are on YouTube, and everything's going to be on YouTube from here on out. But we are also about to launch a Patreon page. I guess that's what it's called. Patreon. You go to Patreon, and you can now support the Might Be News Network. There's going to be 3 different tiers. There's going to be incentives. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be tons and tons and tons of extra content and behind-the-scenes things and extra shows that we're going to be coming up with. The more we get support on here, the more we can do. And when we started talking about we're doing so much here, we have so much content, and it's really starting to pick up, and people are really interested in it. We wanted to kind of push the envelope and do more and more and more. But in order to do more and more and more and more, we need a little support from the listeners that want this kind of stuff. When I'm talking about extra content, if you like the shows on the Might Be News Network, you can expect 90-minute episodes instead of the regular hour. Pretty much from here on out, we're going to do, instead of an hour, we're going to do 90 minutes. But for SoundCloud, iTunes, and everywhere else, it's just going to cut off at an hour. We're going to say goodbye and everything to everybody, but we're going to just keep right on going for an extra 30 minutes on every show, so that Patreon subscribers, our patrons, as they call them on there, can get access to these longer episodes, have some more fun with us, make us a little bit more of a part of their day, their week, whatever. And also expect a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff as well. I want to have kind of a weekly or bi-weekly show with just random people from the network, just sit around, bullshit, talk about stuff. Doesn't have to be any one certain thing that we talk about. I want to start branching out, and I've contacted someone, or I've talked to someone in the past couple months about wanting to do some sort of like cooking thing. I want to add that on there. I mentioned before that this is a subscription thing. If you subscribe to this, there's 3 tiers: $5, $10, $15. And this helps us be able to do this kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
Sure. CJ, am I missing anything about Patreon?
Nah, I think you nailed everything to this point.
So the incentives that we're talking about is we're for each level, there's going to be different things that you can get. I don't want to mention it just yet because we're still finalizing those things and making sure that it's going to be available to everybody that wants it. But I do know that we're going to do monthly giveaways as well, and to all of the people that do Patreon with us. Every month we're going to do a different prize, and we're going to randomly select it. Now, the people who do we're just going to call it bronze, silver, and gold, right?
Okay.
3 tiers. We're just going to call it that for now. It might change. But for now, the silver membership people are going to have one entry into the monthly giveaway, and the gold level people are going to have 2 entries a month into this thing. So obviously the gold level people get a better chance. And we're new to this. We're just going to keep adding to it. But I'm really excited about it. I think that we have a ton of content going out there everywhere else. So people are still going to have their favorite parts of their favorite shows. Nothing's really going to change there. Just if you want some extra content, you can help us give it to you. Help us help you. And there's going to be more information on nbnnetwork.com when it's available, when we get that updated. But that's in the plans. That's what we're trying to do. I want to do more stuff. I want to do exclusive videos as well. Like, we're going to start doing videos, but we're going to make it on Patreon. If we want to do more. We just need some help doing it. Support the Might Be News Network. So let's do late review. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about
I
this?
can't believe I'm just hearing.
Why didn't I know about this sooner?
Hang up and try again.
all right, my review for the first week of season 5 for Might Be News is Anderson .Paak's new album, Ventura, came out recently. I'm a huge Anderson .Paak fan. Jackie and I went to see him when he was in Philly, and it was just a phenomenal show. But this new album, Ventura, is a little slower than his other albums, a little bit more like soulful. He has some really good features on there. Andre 3000 from Outkast is on there. Smokey Robinson, Lala Hathaway, Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy is on here. Nate Dogg. It's really good. The album is 11 songs, and I loved every bit of it. There's one song though I wasn't too hype on, but other than that, it's just it's really, really good. I give it a 9. Easy 9. Easy 9.
Cool.
Music's fantastic. Anderson .Paak. If you haven't checked him out, you got to. Can't say it enough. Kev, what do you got?
Black Summer on Netflix original zombie show.
I saw the trailer. It looks terrifying.
Dude, it is phenomenal. It's bugged out. It's gritty like The Walking Dead, but the zombies are not like The Walking Dead zombies. They're more like the I Am Legend zombies,
Okay.
where they chase after you and they're
World
screaming.
War Z zombies. World
Yeah,
War Z.
Yeah,
That's
but
hard to say.
not to the extent of World War Z.
Okay.
Not where they're fucking making a fucking ladder out of themselves climbing a wall. There's not a whole lot of zombies in it. I mean, there's quite a few, but it's awesome. I highly suggest it. I binged watched it in about 3 days, and I believe it's 10 episodes long, and you need to go out and watch it. If I was gonna rate it, I'd give it like a strong 8.75.
Oh,
8.75.
Wow. That's big for you.
It's good. It's
So-
good.
You said it's a Netflix original.
Yep.
Does it take place? Where does it take place?
I don't remember.
Like, is it in America or is it somewhere else?
Yeah,
Okay.
in America.
Okay.
It's one of those shows that keeps your interest.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And because the fast zombies terrify me.
Dude, they turn instantly. Like as soon as they get bit or they die, like within a minute and a half, boom, they're zombies.
Wow.
And
Don't give anything away because I want to watch it.
they run and scream with their hands up and they just chasing you.
Terrifying.
Chasing you. It's fucking bananas.
No thanks.
Dude, it's great.
I'll take your word for it.
Watch it before bed.
Right before bed.
Yes.
Right before bed.
Yeah.
I'll get a great night's sleep. Still have nightmares. Danny, what do you got?
I started watching this new show that just came out on ABC. It's called The Fix. Any of you guys hear about this show?
I think it sounds familiar. I just don't know what it is.
So it's of this the Los Angeles district attorney. She was in this case against an A-list celebrity that killed his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend. And it basically was a case that separated the world because it was an A-list celebrity, and they tried to what's the word I'm looking for? They used
Blackmailer?
not blackmailer, but they tried to say she was going after him because he was black and he
Okay.
was a celebrity.
Okay.
He had this rat of a lawyer that was just used blackmail to get whatever he wanted, and he was a sleazeball. But he got him out of the murder. So her career was devastated. She ended up moving away. Well, 8 years later, he kills again. So they go and they find her and they say, you know, this time we're going to put him in jail. And it's of her trying to arrest this guy with this sleazeball lawyer that just does everything he can to flip the script and just get in her head. And it's a crazy, crazy show. And it's really keeping my interest. Like, I look forward to watching it every week.
It's on ABC, you said?
ABC.
What would you give it right now?
I'd give it a solid 7.
I'll check it out.
I'd have to see the way how it ends, but right now, like, it has my interest. I'm really enjoying it.
We just started. Game of Thrones obviously is back.
I was just going to ask you about Got.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is back. Now, on this time space continuum, it's Friday, so the battle, I haven't seen episode 3 yet, but it's been really crazy so far. It's coming to an end pretty quickly. Where it is right now, where I've seen it, is they're getting ready to have the Battle of Winterfell, and this is going to be the craziest shit in the show so far. Tons of characters are supposed to die. We'll see what happens, but I'm terrified of it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Don't they go up to like 80-minute episodes now and 90-minute episodes?
Yeah, that's where we are now. I think everything from now until the very end is like 80 or 90 minutes.
Are you sad?
Not yet, because nobody major's died where I'm at yet.
Not what I'm talking about.
Am I sad that it's ending?
Yes.
No, because I want to know how it ends. Like, really bad.
Didn't you read the books?
No, and the books aren't over either. Like,
This
the show
is beyond the books.
The show is past the books.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by like 2 seasons, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like I didn't read the books, so I could be wrong, but as far as I know, the last thing that happens in the books, it happened in the show like 3 seasons ago.
I don't understand unless they can't find actors that want to be in this show, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to be an actor in the show. The amount of clout and shit that you get from it. Why are they ending it? It's so fucking popular.
Well,
why?
I think it has to end because the author knows how it ends. He just hasn't written it yet, and it's coming time. Like, the story of it is very specific. It has to do with like a lot of people, but it's a very specific point in time. You know what I'm saying? And that time is coming up. Like, everybody's kind of reached the end, like the proper end.
And the big real factor, contracts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a massive show. It's really expensive to make, but I mean, and they obviously make a ton of money from it. But it's a pretty big deal. Like, they film all over the world. There's a ton of special effects in it now. And I mean, like I said, this is the appropriate time to end it.
Is it HBO's biggest show next to The Sopranos?
It's their biggest show ever.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's their big. The first 2 episodes had the highest ratings, I believe, of any HBO show ever.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, it's a worldwide cultural phenomenon.
It's Harry Potter.
Yeah, for adults. Yeah, for sure. It's like that in that realm, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, there's realistically no wizards in it, but it's that same kind of. It's wild, dude.
There are dragons, though.
There are dragons, and they are badass. It's hard
everywhere.
to get. It's hard to get into, but it's really easy to get into it once you get into it. Like, Jackie's over with her sister right now watching it. Like, they just, because her sister never saw it, so they started from the beginning, and she's there to kind of like walk her through it because that's what I did with her. She like so many people I know watched like the first episode or 2 episodes and just like couldn't get it. Like there's so much going on.
Me.
It like plops you right in the middle of it. I know a ton of people like that just couldn't get into it. But if you get past a certain part and if you are watching it with somebody who can kind of like carry you through it a little bit and help you understand what's happening, it makes it a lot easier.
Dude, I think that 2-3 months, maybe 6 months to a year down the road, I'll sit down and watch it, but I'll binge watch the whole thing.
Yeah, see, that's the crazy thing about it being on break for as long as they were.
Yeah.
Is that I binge watched it again. And like binge watching is great because you can just sit there all day if you want to, or if you have the ability to do so, and watch a whole season of something.
Dude, I watched the entire series of Entourage in a week and a half.
Yeah, quick.
You ever see Entourage?
No.
Oh
so
my
that's
God.
one of the best shows ever.
It's
it really
so
is.
I did
good.
all of Breaking Bad in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
See,
I
dude,
did that in about a
fucking-
month. Yep.
So Breaking Bad, I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes and I felt like a complete dirtball after the first 3 or 4 episodes. Like with the guy locked down in the basement with the bike thing and they fucking burned his body in acid. And
Good thing you stopped watching then because
no, I finished it.
Oh, did
I
you?
did finish it.
Okay.
But I felt like
How'd you feel after that then? I mean, because it got pretty bad.
dude, fucking
after
Walter
that.
White was a badass.
Yeah, he was.
That my favorite episode was where he walked into that house with the explosive fucking meth.
Yep.
And he boom and fucking blew everybody to pieces.
Got
That
all
was
his
dope.
money back. Yep.
Yep, that was dope.
We just Jackie and I just binge watched the Netflix original Sabrina show.
That's what Allison's
Sabrina the
watching right
Teenage
now.
Witch.
Amy's
Yeah.
watching it too.
I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's not like the original Sabrina.
No, it's like way darker.
The fucking cat doesn't talk though.
Correct.
She
Which
just understands it.
Yeah, everybody does. Apparently, it's kind of annoying.
That's
It-
stupid.
That part of it was annoying. There's parts of it that were annoying because it's like she's in high school and these kids are fucking stupid. But the acting was great. The story was great. Like it's way darker than the old show. Way darker. Like
The old show wasn't it?
it was like a sitcom.
It was
on Nickelodeon.
ABC.
Yeah, but
No,
it
it
was
was
almost,
ABC.
it was
It was TGIF.
It was generated
you're
towards
right.
kids.
It was.
Yeah.
And this is not.
This is generated toward the same kids that used to watch it as
correct.
That
on ABC.
saw that it was
Yep.
coming back and was
The
like,
same
oh, shit.
people Taylor saw at the Justin Timberlake show.
exactly.
Correct. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Way to bring it full circle.
Yo, and it's got like it's got a definite like Twilight vibe to it, where there's like 2 guys that are like, one normal dude and like one like sorcerer kid that like it's got a team this dumb kid and team this kid.
So I got to since we're on the topic,
It's really good though. real quick.
Twilight,
Yeah.
Harry Potter. What do you like better?
Harry Potter, 100 times more. 100 times more. We need to do This Week in History. You ready for it?
Yeah.
And now it's time
Jesus Christ.
for This Week in History
You got to do me like that.
with co-host Kev.
Fuck.
This Week in History, Kev. That's your new
I
This
love
Week in
it.
History intro. Do you like it, Kev?
That one's better.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, good. I was hoping that you would like
I don't
it.
have to go tell you to fuck yourself on it, but April 29th, 1992, Los Angeles jury acquitted 4 police officers accused of beating Rodney King. Massive rioting and looting ensued. April 29th, 2011, Kate Middleton marries Prince William in a lavish royal wedding at Westminster Abbey in London. Was estimated that more than 2 billion people watched. April 30th, 1939, U.S. commercial television made its official debut at New York World's Fair. The signal was transmitted from the Empire State Building. 1945, Adolf Hitler committed suicide. March 1st, 1967. Let me get rid of this. Elvis Presley married Priscilla. And April 2nd, 2011, U.S. troops and CIA operatives shot and killed Osama bin Laden, also known as SEAL Team 6.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Good
it.
job, Kev. Good job, Kev.
Job.
Wow. I'm very impressed with you tonight, Kev.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
It showed it with how many times you pushed your fucking button.
Get used to it.
Your button.
I love you guys. I'm really glad that we're back. And season 2 is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Stay tuned. We're going to give you more details on the Patreon page. If you're interested in that kind of thing, it'd be really awesome. Like I said, we really want to make this bigger. We want to make it bigger. Right? Kev, do you want to make this bigger?
Huge.
Danny?
Yeah, I'm all about it.
CJ, what do you think?
Of course.
I mean, why not? We're good at what we do. People like it so far. We want to do more of it. And if people want more of it, let's do it. Let's fucking make it happen. Great job tonight, Kev. Say peace out.
Your button's stupid.
Great job as always, Danny. Say peace out.
Peace out.
CJ, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for doing all kinds of crazy shit for the network, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
The network, get on YouTube. What is it? Might Be News Network on YouTube? Or is it MBN Network?
MBN Network.
MBN Network on YouTube. Go subscribe. Check it out. It's just it's another place to find your new favorite podcast. MBNnetwork.com. Go there. We're back up and running. Season 2 is going to be crazy. Again, check out Relatable Radio tomorrow, Might Be Sports on Wednesday, and a best of episode of our new exclusive podcast, Foundation Radio, followed by the season premiere of Might Be Brews on Friday. It's premiere week on the Might Be News Network, people. We're doing it big. Thanks so much for listening, and thanks so much for listening last season. If you were a part of that, it was absolutely phenomenal. We're all happy to be back. Right, Kev?
Yes.
Right, Danny?
I'm so happy to be back.
I love you, Kev.
Fuck yourself.